questions to ask, right? I campaign with the confidence rising. I told WDF don't switch, good times are coming on even deep diving. Fan cams, reactions, watch along, still the pride of London thriving. The Eagles of South, they flying. Keep your eyes on us, we ain't hiding.
Good evening, all. Welcome to the Spurs preview. It is Spurs away. We haven't won at their new stadium. I believe JC said he hasn't seen a goal there.
I've been there twice and I haven't seen a goal there. I've seen a 4-0 and a 3-0 defeat. So,
are you going to this game?
Of course.
Actually, that gives me a little bit of hope now.
As such, but JC, how you doing, my guy?
I've woken up after the 120 minutes Sellers last night and a few more hours editing, and I need a nap. I'm probably gonna go sleep straight after this stream, but
Don't believe me.
I'm feeling good, man. It's nice to see us win a penalty shootout. Nice to see us win a game, and basically, it's the Youth Champions League final now. So I hope it's in Selhurst. It probably won't be, but if it is, I hope we have a good turnout. And I was very impressed with the quality of the under 21s, actually.
Absolutely. And for those who don't know, the under 15s won the Floodlit South Cup 5-0 against Arsenal today as well. So our future's looking bright. You know, it is against us as well, Bobby. 5-0. I'm sure you definitely
keep talking about it. Tell me more, baby.
But we had to get him back. We always have to get Bobby back. As a Spurs fan. Funny enough, obviously, the last time he was around, we were arguing with each other who's the worst side.
No, your player starts.
So we end up losing 4-0 to you lot.
Yeah, you know what? So that's why as soon as you messaged me about coming on the show, I was like, wait a minute. Last time, actually, it was lucky. So let's hopefully with anything right now. Even JC saying that he goes to the game and he hasn't even seen a goal there. So yeah, I'm praying for all that stuff. You know, that's it. Dear football gods, hear me.
It's good to have Bobby K back from Free Spurs.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you, boys.
It is now. Before we talk the Spurs game. We just obviously wanted to once again reiterate our massive congratulations to the under 21s. Tough game against Valencia today. Started very bright. And we've got the fan cams there as well, guys. So check them out. They started out very, very, very bright. Valencia grew into the game, and you kind of saw the difference in quality. Like when I really think about the game, I was like, no, Valencia moved the ball very well. like we were shattered, like getting cramps and everything. And it's just because they just made us run around for a good 70 minutes of maybe 60 minutes of the game, you know. But we managed to take it to extra time. Goodman takes a crazy save, second half of extra time, I believe. And then we got to penalties. And you know, for those who obviously wasn't there at Sellers Park yesterday, we just created ourselves a little compilation of the penalties that we scored and obviously Goodman's save. So you know what? Have a look at it and put in a chat of the penalties. Who was your favorite?
Mine's Franco.
All right, let me just get the video up. It is here we go.
Yeah! Jamie stepping up. Go on, Franco. Yeah! Turn it over! Yeah! Yeah! The clock incoming.
Dominic, not the phone.
Yeah!
Nicky was very happy. As you
Very.
know.
And if you want to see how happy Nicky was, he's jumping around like a Teletubby.
Which one?
And nah, Bobby's a vi. He said which one, you know.
Yeah, is that the purple one?
Time for Teletubby.
I can't remember the names. God, I remember having to watch that show with the kids.
Bye.
Oh man, honestly, whoever came up with that thing is on some serious acid. That one, and then there was that In the Night Garden. I think. Did you guys have that over there too?
Oh my gosh, I heard Nyla play it once, and I just said, "Yeah, turn it off."
Oh, pain, just utter. I don't know what's worse, watching those or watching Spurs. It's debatable right now this season. But congratulations,
We're
guys!
gonna
I actually enjoyed watching the celebrations there at the ends with the youngsters and stuff. I was reminiscing because it's been so long since I've seen my team celebrate.
Before we get you to talk about that, because we've got 3 minutes to navigate.
Yeah,
let's
talk
briefly
about some other
discuss.
stuff. Yeah.
We'll briefly discuss our 4-3 win. Now, it's obviously clear that we are terrible at set pieces, which I think will be a potential strength against for you lot this Saturday. But
Not really, because we're terrible at them too. Taking them.
Going forward, though, there's just a sense of fluidity, flair, like some of the one-touch like passing, you know. And I gotta say, Jordan Ayew playing that number 9 role is the one that's knitting everything together, you know. Because normally, I mean, Eddie, sometimes it just breaks down with him. Mateta, there's just no chance. Like we just leave that one alone. But with Ayew, he's just bouncing it, 1 touch, 2 touch. You know, and it's looking really good at the moment. We obviously did Tactic Eagle where we discussed that. I know Spurs normally play 3 centre backs, and we were thinking about how we're going to.
Sorry, you just said we played 3 centre backs. No, we just put 3 players out there and hope they know where they're supposed to go. Sorry.
Oh, they just play Mandem and vibes, isn't it?
Literally. Me and JC were discussing how best to try and prevent the ball getting to Harry Kane when he drops deep.
Yeah.
Or to prevent, like, you know, you do switch the ball pretty well to your wingers.
Fullbacks.
Yeah.
And stuff. So like Kulusevski and Son, they do make those runs in behind and stuff. And if it's not them, then it's Perisic and Porro. You know, so they're always like bombing. So that we're discussing how to stop that and stuff. So obviously the Tactic Eagle video is out as well. But now I know there's 1 more minute to go, but I'm sure you could hold yourself and refrain from doing the maddest of things, Bobby. Liverpool 4, Tottenham 3. Now, after you had conceded, was it?
Rich, if you look closely, he's doing the Richarlison celebration.
I know, isn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. 15 minutes or
18,
20 minutes?
17, 16. Sorry.
Was it 15 or 20 minutes and you're 3-0 down again?
15. 15. We don't know. By 20, it's like 5-0, isn't it?
All right.
Oh no, that was Newcastle.
That
Sorry,
was Newcastle. I was going to say, bear in mind you had that awful start against Newcastle.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's enough. What?
Nice.
What is going wrong
Thanks,
with your starts?
What's going on with our starts? What's going on with our game? What's going on with our season? Where would you like me to start, Rich? When you have a consistent managerial merry-go-round going on, players are consistently lost for what they're supposed to do. We sit here and we look at these people as they're professional footballers. They should be able to do the job regardless and do what's asked of them. But when those systems are changing consistently and the quality is not there to fit those systems, what's going to happen? This is why now I know you were reflecting on the last game that we had 4-0 for us and everything like that. And I know JC earlier was saying that, he's never seen a goal at the Tottenham Stadium. But the way you guys are playing under Hodgson right now is fearful. I think correct me if I'm wrong. You've won like 4 or 5 out of the last 6 or 7 games. Have you not since he's come?
Yeah. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat.
That's under Hodgson. I know. I'm sure none of you went running around in the streets, jumping around and streaking when he was appointed, but not at all. But credit where credit is due. Old man still got some tricks in the bag, clearly. So I am not overly hopeful with this game because of that, Rich, because of the fact that we have poor starts and the fact that you guys are banging in goals right now. You have attacking power there. There's no doubting that. There's quality players in the Crystal Palace squad, and we are lacking at the back. I know you're mentioning the fact that you have to worry about Son, Kulu, Perisic, Poro all bombing those wings, but that's the thing. You got to worry about them on the defensive end. When you guys come forward, it's us that have to worry. So both teams can sit here and the same story could be told about how shit we are defensively. To say we're shit, I think is actually a compliment. And I think that might even apply to both teams because I know there's things that have happened that just make me wonder, how are these people professional football players? The mistakes that are being made. These are not coaching mistakes. These are player mistakes. So I think what's also happened is you got to look, we're stale. Look how long a lot of these players have been here. The fact that Dyer is consistently starting. Lloris comes back injured after just having so many howlers this season. Comes back injured, goes straight in, and what happens? Newcastle bang 5, and at halftime he's got an injury apparently. So it's scary, bro. Why we're conceding is because I don't think there's any cohesiveness. I don't think there's any chemistry at the back at all. And then that trickles forward too, because you don't see the build-up play then, right?
Sure. One thing I will give your team credit for is, I believe, not only the United game, not only the United game, but also the Liverpool game, you've had to come from behind. Pause. You were 2-0 down against Man United,
yep,
and then 3-0 down against Liverpool, and each time you've brought it back to parity at some stage. We at Eagle Eye Football,
you gotta respect their ability to turn someone into the limbo master.
I was just gonna say, we at Eagle Eye Football, we are all for Van Disney slander. I'm sorry, this has made we love the Van Disney slander, and if it weren't for the fact that we were getting
bring it back.
Was it copyright or monetization problems with our little clip of to the back, to the back, to the back? Like, we would still be playing that song. Like,
it's just the song. It's not even the guy. It's just the song.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
It's so funny.
That was fantastic. Yeah, and he's been way below his standards, but it's amazing to me where Liverpool are compared to where they used to be. And I know you guys are sitting here and kind of throwing praise at the fact that they came back from 2-0 down, then 3-0 down. They were able to come back and tie it as well, considering what happened the week prior to that, where they went down, and just kept staying down and got and just kept taking a beating kind of thing. It's nice to see the fight back, but the thing is, Rich, you addressed this already. Why is this fight back coming in the second half? Why are we second half FC? Why does nobody knows how to start the game when the whistle's blown? Like, is this maybe Mason can tell them? Like, maybe
this is going to be the most exciting second half of football we're ever gonna see, Rich.
Oh yeah,
the first half's going to be so crap.
First half, yeah, just don't even bother tuning in. Yeah.
Just quickly, before we hit some comments, Richarlison, he's finally got his goal.
Yes.
Like, and you can tell the elation, the amount of times he's scored goals and it's offside and he's taken off his shirt and VAR's ruled it, cancelled it and stuff. He's finally got his goal. He's been able to do his chicken dance. Now his Nando's dance, finally, everything is looking good. And then by the time he's caught his breath, his compatriot, his Brazilian compatriot, is like, hold my beer. And just laying it off to Jota. What was your emotions like? Because obviously it's gone from ecstasy to
LSD.
That's a good one, JC.
That is good. I hope we don't get in trouble. You know, we do not promote drug use.
No.
Oh, I thought that was disco music. It's a band.
I think it was literally 1 minute. I think between the two incidents, like.
It's blink of an eye. You know, we literally, like you said, we were over at a friend's house watching the game. He's a Liverpool fan, and he's got one of those projector TVs that's like 7,000 inches. So the players are about yay big. It was great to watch it on. We're having a good time. Of course, we're down 3-0 right away. So it's just a sad story for us. And him and his son are just smiling away. And I felt like beating both of them. And then we come back into it. And like once we made it 3-3, that was the first time I can remember this season actually jumping up and being happy for my team. It's been such a disappointing season as a fan, just for the quality of football. You know, results are on the side, but just the actual quality of football. So I was just so happy that we came back at Anfield. You know what I mean? Like the impossible place kind of thing. We're going to get a point here, da-da-da. Even got up, I'm hugging the boys kind of thing. My buddy's all mad now, and I'm smiling, of course, and it made me even happier how angry he was. And then by the time I finish hugging the kids, sit down, there's Mr. should have been off the field, red card, putting a goal in. So, yay.
What is your thoughts on that, actually? I did forget about that incident.
Rich,
Because
just
JC will talk
you know
about
what I mean?
another incident that's very similar in a minute. But go on.
Well, studs to the face, and you look at it, and there's smart clips, little clips, basically, the pictures and everything like that, that show Jota is looking at Skip. He's not looking at the ball. He's looking right at him. And look where his boot is. It's at the guy's head. He's ninja kicking him in the head. How that wasn't even reviewed by VAR for a red is a bigger issue. But to be fair, the fact that we threw ourselves into the hole going down 3-0, that we already left ourselves a mountain to climb. So would that have changed the game in our favor? Would that have affected things? Who really knows? People are arguing that Skip should have got a red card in the first half, so he should have been off anyways. There's always different opinions to the game and what you see. As far as I'm concerned, Skip getting a boot in the face that high, that's a red card. It is pretty much in any other league I've ever seen for any other team that it's happened with. So why at Anfield? There's different rules. Maybe they're afraid of Klopp. I don't know. But watching that man pop his hamstring, celebrating, going over to the fourth official at the end of the game like that when they scored, almost gave me some comfort in the loss. Actually, not some. It gave me a lot of comfort in the loss. I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Shall I talk about the similar incident?
Yes, please.
What's the difference? There is none. Put it this way, if this happens and Haaland gets sent off, Palace are 2-0 up at the Etihad.
Yeah.
We lost because he scored a hat-trick after this. What's the difference? That's all I have to say.
And you know what makes it even worse? And I've always said this. That ref watch thing that they do is a pile of crap.
Well, Dermot Gallagher said, "Oh no, it's never a red for Haaland's one." But then Jota's one, definitely a red. You're thinking about this, it's the same
Really?
thing.
Yeah.
I bring that picture up because I'm trying to see where the differences are other than the jersey colors.
So
Players both look like both the players being kicked in the head pretty much look like they're the exact same body
Literally.
So
motion.
Dermot Gallagher said that Haaland's one isn't a penalty because he's
Because
going for the ball.
He's going for the ball.
However,
Look
apparently
at
Jota's
Jota's
one,
head a little bit, and you look at other pictures from the other side. He's looking to his right, which is straight at Skip.
Mhm.
But Haaland's one, if you look like where he's coming in, that's where the guy's head is as well. Like the ball's where his head is right now. Whereas with
But
the
there's,
Skip one, it
there's
was
no
still coming
reason
in.
for
So he
either
would be
player
looking
to.
there, obviously.
There's no reason for either player to have their foot that high.
No.
And the other thing is literally last season, Sadio Mane got sent off for doing the exact same thing
Yeah.
against Edison, didn't they?
Oh, so and that's the
Where's
thing,
the
JC.
consistency?
When you say something like that, then a lot of different factors get opened up, right? Is there favoritism to the bigger teams? Is
Of
there
course.
favoritism to the bigger players? Is there favoritism then based on race? There's many factors that can come up on this, and this is the problem with social media and that, because all these things would be argued, and people have twist it to whatever narrative they want to suit themselves. That's just the reality of it. We come on these channels and stuff, and we've seen people do that just for their own sake, kind of thing. Even for their viewership, whatever it is, just for the sake of being controversial. Who knows? But if the fact that they're going to sit here and keep stopping games and spending 3-5 minutes reviewing things, and then not even get it right, and there's no consistency still, how is it justifiable? It's no different than a system of law, a court that just gives somebody 5 years for drunk driving, and the next guy gets pick up garbage in the park for a week.
Yeah, exactly that.
What's the difference there? Then you start looking at, okay, who are the two people that were convicted, kind of thing, or whatever, and then what are the bases on? So looking at this again, Jota gets away with it. Haaland gets away with it. Is it because they're Liverpool and City players? Is it because of the tone? Is it because of was that game? Sorry, that I don't know what that City game was. It at the Etihad or was it at Sellers?
Yeah.
It was at the Etihad. So is it a home team factor kind of thing? There's so many different variants. That's why.
Well, put it this way:
it's maddening.
I think that we could all unanimously agree that if that Haaland picture is Zaha on Ruben Diaz, he's getting sent off and he's getting a 5-match ban for unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
Well, Mitchell got an 8-match ban for poking a ref.
Yeah, exactly. Zaha will get
neither of these were reviewed.
They're not even going to look at it on VAR. Straight red.
That's what I'm saying. Even if referees are coming out after the fact and the FA is coming out saying, yeah, they got it wrong, like with the Jota one, they're saying, like, a few referees come out and said they've got it wrong. So if you've got it wrong, why are you not going back and penalizing? Why is there no after effect to it then? If you're turning around and apologizing, what the hell does that mean?
I think one thing with refs that really get on my nerves is the not booking when it's a clear dive in the box. Like, they'll play on, but then they don't ever bring it back and say, you did a madness there. There's a yellow. They never do it. But however, when it was at, I know I keep bringing up Zaha, but I remember one time when I was at the Emirates, Zaha went down in the box. The ref gave him a yellow instantly for diving, but then VAR looked at it and it was actually a penalty, and they had to reverse it. And you're thinking,
did he still get the card though?
No, they had to remove it, but I'm sure that.
No, I'm just saying that's how stupid some of these things are, right? Like
they would have
the
left
Richie
the card
goal
there.
that Richie goal that Rich was referring to, where he took off his shirt, he got a card for it.
Yeah.
Goal got taken away, card stood.
That's so dumb.
That's mad.
Well, don't do what Jordan Ayew does, is scoring like the 20th minute and
Take his shirt off.
takes his shirt off. Like, mate,
It's
it's still 70 minutes
equaliser.
of game.
It's not even a winner. It's an equaliser.
Equalizer.
Don't worry, if you guys are playing us by the 20th minute, he should have his hat trick, so he'll be completely naked by then.
Listen, if Ayew scores a hat trick,
Oh my gosh.
let's do some comments. I think Bobby, you
I
got
like
in
this guy.
first. Big up, what a win for the under 15s. I think they won 5-0, right?
Yeah, against Arsenal.
Big up Louis. Big up Niall. Guys at work telling me the final is at Cellar. It's not confirmed.
Oh, that would be absolutely
be.
amazing.
Feeling that Ayew got. Louis, every time you said you're feeling a goal, they don't
Yeah,
score.
they've been banging. Like, we're still
Louis,
waiting for the Corey's one.
say you're feeling a goal from every player on the team.
I'll put it this way: he said the 1 week he said nothing about Decore. Decore probably would have scored if Eze didn't get his penalty. Just saying. Trialist were the best. Yeah, Trialist was cold. I think Derek Abu,
Derek Abu,
good
quality
player.
player.
Everton Bournemouth final day of the season. That's a big game.
Massive.
Bobby here just to violate Spurs.
Hey, it's only fair. They violate me.
Big up across the pond.
Yes, Moss.
Was that
Always
Moss, right?
supporting.
Yeah.
Straight dead. Unusual predictions called Fulham 2. Damn, homie's backed out that wireless keyboard, boy. He's going mental business. Look at this. Yeah, Klopp doing his hamstring was funny, I have to say.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, that pause moment from Rich was crazy.
At least I said it.
Moss is agreeing. Big up Brush.
Big up, Brush.
As always, like, share, subscribe.
Oh yeah, speaking of Brush, what do you like scores?
Big up people.
Big up
It's still
Minerals.
going well, I think. Big up Minerals. Has he got the minerals today? We don't know. Big up Alan. And Zaha was fit last week, so I got no reason why he wouldn't be fit today. However, he did pick up a knock, so he's probably fine.
I expect the lineup to be the same as well, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
And such.
How old is he now?
30.
Yeah,
He's
he's going to be 31 in November.
Is he staying?
I don't know.
You don't know. At first, like earlier in the season, we're like, "Yep, he's gone, and now it's like,
I think that he's getting a little bit injury prone lately.
This is why the
He's getting
200k
up
don't
there,
make sense to me.
Yeah, so we've offered him 200k a week, so he's going to be on more money than Kane.
I think that's what he's on, 2 or 220, something like that.
Yeah,
But that's
a lot of
crazy.
money.
Kane scores like 20 plus goals a season. Zaha barely gets 10. So
Yeah, but look at the teams as well. You put Zaha in a great team, man. It'd be scary to think what he could do.
But let's talk about Bobby's favorite part of the show, the combined 11. So the combined 11. Last time we were all saying, "No, you have this player. No, you have this player."
Yeah,
and we took about half an hour to get through it.
We don't have a half hour this time.
So, Bobby, what the rules is you have to have at least 3 players from each team. So, if you want to build a full Palace team, you can't. You have to have at least 3 Spurs players or 3 Spurs random, innit? They're not players.
Does Ethel
However,
the tea lady count or no?
The one caveat is that everyone that you put in this team has to be fit and ready to play the game.
Fair enough.
So Harry Kane's up front. We don't even need to discuss that.
We're starting at the front or the back?
No, we're just putting the definites. Actually, you know what? Put Pedro Porro right back too.
Oh, yeah, what formation do you want?
I'll let you choose that. Host choice.
All right. Oh, we'll go with our formation.
Yeah. Oh, that's only fair.
All right, goalkeeper.
Oh, wait, we're the home team, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm just pissing around.
Goalkeeper.
Oh, sorry. I just saw Moss's comment. Yes, Moss, I think they'll win tonight. Even though I'm not a Leafs fan, I'm an Oilers fan, but he's asking a hockey question.
Okay, fair dues.
So where do you want to start?
Goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper? Fraser Forster. Who's your keeper?
Sam Johnstone.
How's he been doing this season?
Very good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well then there you go. Sam it is, because our keepers suck.
Can I be honest with you? I'm disappointed Lloris ain't playing.
You should be, because that's 2 goals at least right there. He'll score for you.
Yeah. Let's go left back.
Who's your left back?
Tyreek Mitchell.
Ooh, Perisic.
Yeah, but Perisic is great offensively. So bad defensively.
Mitchell's the other way around.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, Mitchell
So-
is the complete opposite. He's
And
dreadful.
that's what
going
I'm saying.
forward.
So do we go for somebody that's defensive, or with that formation,
Well, if we're
you
going,
have
if
to
we're
put in a
going
proper
for,
left back that can actually defend? So
if,
we'll
we,
go with
if
Mitchell.
we're if we're going for Porro on the right, which is probably what's going to happen, we probably need a defensive left back.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll go Mitchell there. If you're going Poro right, and then
In the middle, who we going for?
Romero there, I would pick.
The walking red card, yeah.
Yeah. Yellow most of the time, but red the odd.
Now the other centre back. Are you going to pick the guy you're trying to steal from
Nope.
us? He's not.
Which one?
Mark Gay.
Oh yeah, that's Guehi, something like that. Is that how you say
Yeah.
it? Gay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, 100%.
Yeah, the one you're trying to steal from us.
That's steal such a strong word, JC.
Well, all right
Give me a
then.
packet of crisps.
All right then. You could purchase him for £65 million.
Yeah, good luck, Daniel Levy.
Well, if you're not going to pay the price, he ain't coming.
Daniel
is he?
Levy, you'll be hard to get £6.5 million out of him.
Mm. Defensive midfield.
I Skips look decent. But you guys, what's that? That tall guy, Decore.
There you go. Check the core.
Thank you for recognizing him because a lot of fans.
No, as a
don't.
holding midfielder, I think that kid. Every time I've seen him play against us, he's always involved in the game. At least, like he'll break up play and stuff. It just doesn't seem like the people around him give him the support. It's like he's alone in the midfield sometimes.
However,
We've been
weird.
saying this all season.
Oh,
however,
really?
with
I'm
Hodgson
not even a
now,
I don't even watch Crystal Palace, and I've seen that the few times we play you
Yeah.
guys.
but with Hodgson, he's not on his own anymore. Oh man. The other two midfielders, who are we going for?
Well, in reality, the only options I have is Skip or Højbjerg, right? Everybody else is hurt, or Sar, but Sar is not a starter, right? So, you guys got that kid that you got from that English kid. What was it? I think Queens Park or whatever. What was his name?
Eze.
As Ezekiel. Eze, easy, yeah, Eze, easy, easy man.
Just call him Ezekiel.
What's his first name?
Eberici.
I was close. Ezekiel Iberici.
Yeah, nah.
No, okay. Do you have somebody else there? Because other than Skip, I'd take Skip over Højbjerg for sure.
Really?
As an attack, oh yeah. Højbjerg's dude. The last 3 games, man, he's done a few good things, but more bad things than good. Passes off, dude. The defensive errors he's made. Oh man, yeah, he's been way off.
Can Perisic play midfield? Because he used to for Croatia.
Left wing, I don't know if he can play in the midfield. He hasn't for us. He's only played left wing back or left forward. So, we've only got those 3 fit midfielders right now. So I'll take Skip there.
All right, because the only people we've got to put in the hat is Schlupp and Hughes.
Yeah, Skip it is.
Left wing.
Is Zaha fit?
Snap.
Right wing's
Zaha
the
fit?
hard one. I think right wing's the hard one.
No, but so is left because we're talking form.
If it's on form, then Zaha would go in before Sonny. Well, Sonny's scored. He's been picking it up a little bit the last few games now.
Yeah, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
looked a lot better.
Like,
So,
yeah.
how's Zaha been doing the last few games?
I'll probably go Son here purely because
Yeah.
Zaha's only been back for 1 game and he went off injured as well, so he's a maybe for this
So he's
game.
a maybe, then Son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Danjuma.
How do you spell his first name?
H-E-E.
H-E-U.
Is it E-U or U-E? Okay.
H-E-U-N-G.
There we go. Okay, now this is the tough one. Right wing.
I don't think this one's hard, you know,
Why?
Really?
on form especially. And I'm not disputing the other players. The other player's good, but on form, no one right now is touching.
What's that?
Um,
That Olise
Olise,
kid?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Yeah.
tore us up too. He looked pretty good against us too. I like that kid. Yeah, Kulu's been figured out. You know, he's looked poor the last few games. So yeah, we'll go with your guy there. It's with an O or an A?
Oh,
Oh, Olise. Okay.
well, yeah, he is 4th top in the whole Premier League for assists this season.
Sheesh. On a Crystal Palace team. That
Mhm.
tells you a lot.
And
Yeah.
bear in mind, lately
He's young too, right?
20.
Yeah, he got a hat trick of
20.
assists against Leeds, and then he got 2 assists, or technically 2 assists against West Ham, and a few more before that. So he's been doing a madness.
Yeah, I still remember watching him against us, even though you guys lost that game. He looked good. There's a couple of times he could have even changed the game there.
It doesn't help that PSG are looking at him.
Are they sniffing? Yeah.
And Arsenal. But he ain't going Arsenal, though. He ain't going Arsenal.
And with the PSG thing, don't forget, he's obviously French.
Apparently, Messi's
leaving.
gone.
Yeah, so... Yeah.
Well, remember the PSG in for Zaha as well. So you could see Mbappe, Zaha, and Elise front three.
You know what? I will next season, if that happens, I'm going Parc des Princes.
We got to do a vlog. We have to.
We have to go and see the boys and see how they're getting on there.
Oh,
100%.
back to boys.
You know,
Palace top and everything. Don't care.
100%.
I'm getting a Zaha and an Elise shirt.
Do you know what's nuts with this? The only change I'd make is skip for Højbjerg.
Yeah, just flip the formation around a little bit.
Yeah,
I just think he's just so out of form. He really is, man. Like I watched the last 3 games because I was on holidays that week, and I got to watch all 3 games, which is rare for me. And I don't know, man. Skip is not at his level for sure, but he's just not making the mistakes, at least, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's also not getting himself up there enough. So yeah, all right, throw Højbjerg in instead then. That's what makes Rich happy. Happy Rich, happy life, apparently. Something like that.
All right, so we've done the combined 11. Rich, I'm going to go through, I guess, an 11 that I would like to see play. And this is going to be purely on the fact that we've got 40 points now. And now
good point,
Hodgson could start to experiment.
Oh, hopefully we see HAMMOND back in the squad.
I would throw him in, just for the sake of it.
Yeah, because Roy said he's not playing him to protect him. We're in a relegation battle. He's a young lad from a German team. Like he didn't need that stress.
I'd play this. I think Schlupp's done a madness.
This is. I'm sorry. I'm failing to see how this is a combined 11.
No, we stopped the combined 11. We're just going on.
Just doing your starting lineup.
Yeah. What do you think, Rich? Would you do this?
You know what's mad? When I think about it, having Doucouré, HAMMOND, and Eze next season, we may not actually need to strengthen in midfield. It sounds crazy.
We need depth because Luca and Gyro are definitely going to go.
Because then we'll still have Hughes and Schlupp.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 midfield. Maybe we need 1 more. Maybe we need 6.
Yeah, you need at least two players per one position.
Yeah.
And if we've got 3 midfielders, you're going to need 6 of them.
I won't lie. Listen, I was hyping Sambi at the beginning. Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
How much did Arsenal pay on Sambi? 25, mate. That's some money laundering scheme right there, boy.
Yes, Sambi, he struggled.
He's not the guy. Sambi ain't the guy.
Really, really struggled. All right,
you guys don't want to start that Schlupp kid. He always does well against us.
Yeah, that's true. He'll come on later though.
Yeah, 100%.
But chairman here says that Ahmad has got an ankle injury, so we might not even see it.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate. Pre-season though,
100%. We got to see him next season. 100%.
him Ratsaki. preseason's going to be lit.
Well, it will be cold. It will be cold. All right. Predictions League. Now, obviously, bear in mind there are midweek games going on, and there is a game currently going on. Don't worry, you don't have to do any predictions and stuff. James, James, who was on with you last time.
Yeah.
He's going to do the predictions this time around. But here's the update, not including the midweek games this week. Now, Dan did a madness.
You got double my points.
He literally predicted he got points for every game.
That's nuts.
Which I think is the first time that's happened as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I think 14 points for 1 week is the most someone's got this season as well, isn't it?
No, you had a 15 week.
Did I? Oh, snap! I didn't realize.
Yeah, I remember because it was like the third week, and he was already like 10 points ahead of all of us. I'm thinking, oh, this ain't gonna go well.
Which obviously puts the total. Wait, have I? No, I don't think I've updated that. I wrote it out on my paper and I didn't update it. Screw that. I'll get back to that. I've written on the paper. I did update it.
Dodgy.
I am always dodgy, to be fair.
Dodgy.
No, it's on that one. So if you want to have the one that you just put it on there,
it's on this one.
There.
I haven't done it for the main one.
Yeah,
Sorry. So I've got 245. Dan's now on 221 after his madness. Nate's on 219.
You're only up there on goal difference now.
Oh snap! Yeah, for the correct scores. Dan's cool. Wow, when did he come from? When do you think about it, actually? Because Dan was adrift.
Hey, don't him and Nate have left me in the dust, boy. I'm finished. I might have to start, Rich. I might have to start copying you.
But speaking about dust, so Nicky obviously 171. He was with us at the game yesterday. He was begging for his 15 points back. So just for Vance, we just said, where would he be if he had his 15 points? He'll be at 186.
Same position. well, we told him that you can get your 15 points back if you do the chip challenge
twice.
And if you still lose, you still have to do another chip challenge. However,
100%.
he wasn't too happy about that.
He wasn't. Obviously, this hasn't changed because they haven't really predicted. So obviously, Callum and Jack still joint top. You're still fifth. You've done all right. You got 8 points.
I don't even remember doing this. Hey, was this the last time I was on? We did this.
Yeah.
I'm jumping in this full time next season.
And actually, Patrick, true City fan, he's still bottom, and currently, as it stands, doing the forfeit. So I'm just going to give you a quick update. So Saturday, the 27th of May, as it stands, we are all going to Nicky's house. We might have a backup plan and stuff because he's been crying, no, you can't come to mine. I don't know, JC, if yours is going to be available, bigger space. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. But the plan is to go to Nicky's house and live stream his chip challenge. We will all be there.
Even his bro.
Even his brother, because Nate's coming over from Ireland and stuff. The whole team's looking to be there as he does the chip challenge live. So that's Saturday, the 27th of May.
So
now,
what time is it?
About
It'll be
3 o'clock.
It'll be after football.
Okay, so if I take the evening flight Friday, I'll land there Saturday morning. Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Watching somebody burn themselves, it'd be awesome.
100%. Right. Then the other forfeit at the moment, obviously, we say Patrick, unless obviously someone gets lower than him up until then. Now, I don't know if we should reveal it. No, we won't reveal what it is. We'll leave it as a lovely surprise for you. But his forfeit is going to be during the Eagle Eye Football Award show. And I'm going to explain that in a bit more detail. And that will be mid-June, so probably like June the 11th, 12th, or something like that. Now, with that award show, and we're going to need your help, guys, in the comments, viewers, anyone watching this back. We've got a load of categories and stuff. So I'm going to read some of the categories that you guys can help us out with, because we also need to try and find the clips as well for some of these. So here are the categories. Best moment of the season. So please chuck in your suggestions like in the comment section of any video that we do. And then we'll kind of like tally up what are the best suggestions. Worst moment of the season for Palace as a whole. The goal of the season. Now, blooper of the season. You got to find 4 bloopers that I've made, 4 that JC's made, 4 that Nate's made, 4 that Nicky's made, 4 that Dan's made, and even the editor, RHEA, 4 bloopers that she's made too.
Yeah, because I know
Alright.
she ain't watching 45 minutes into the stream, so, so she ain't seeing it. So we got to keep that one a little secret.
All right, cool. So any bloopers that you've seen us make live or on the stream or wherever it may be, let us know. We'll add that to the category. So we'll be voting for each of our own individual best, like worst blooper. What else have we got? The best Eagle Eye football moment from any stream. So at the moment we've got things like My Chip Challenge is up there. When we were co-streaming with the United Agenda, we were just cussing on Monday.
I think my suggestion's good though. The £3.
Oh snap! That
The World Cup stream.
Yeah. That was a review stream, innit?
That was AJ's one.
Yeah, that was at the end.
Winner.
Let's add that to the list. World Cup sweepstakes. Oh snap! World Cup sweepstakes.
Do you think he's got his Avino?
The worst eagle-eyed football moment. So please help us out with that. If there's any moments that you've got, put them in the comment section. Best fan cam. Funniest fan interaction. I mean, Sean was on the toilet, like he flushed the toilet.
Yeah, Sean was on stream and flushed the toilet mid-sentence.
Nice.
So that's already in the nominees. Goat of Predictions League, which will probably be me. Worse, which is Nicky.
Or Patrick.
Or Patrick, to be fair. Yeah, good point. Best guest as well. So please chuck in suggestions. The best guests we've had. Best comment, which will be hard to find, but I'm sure there'll be some amazing comments and stuff. And worst combined 11 as well, because there's been some stinkers.
That would have been the last show we did together.
No, there's been worse.
It's been
Worse
worse.
than that?
We'll tell you off stream, but there was some proper
There's
clangers
been
in there.
worse. Oh, there's been some terrible ones and stuff. So yeah, I guess that covers everything. I think last thing we could actually discuss is score predictions. Bobby.
You know what? The only hope I have is the fact that we've bounced back. We've showed some resilience. We've showed a little bit of fight. So as long as we can just hold off, not kind of just capitulating and falling apart the second the referee blows his whistle, because it seems like that's an indicator to our players to go out there and lie down. So I don't know if they've been trained that it's nap time or something when they hear that whistle, but as long as we don't concede early, I think if we could hold you guys off for the first 20 minutes and hold off Roy's boys, I think we can. I think we could squeeze out a 2-1 win.
JC?
Actually, I'm gonna go 3-1. We're at home. Sonny's on fire.
I'm gonna start this sentence by saying, if I see a goal, I'm happy.
That's why I said 1, just for you, Jason.
If I see a goal, I'm happy, boys. But Richard seemed to have this third time lucky agenda, and I don't want to start believing it, but I am a little bit, because we are playing very well right now.
Yeah,
However,
sure.
we have got the issue of 40 points, which means the beach is coming. They've all booked their 2-year holidays, all inclusive.
Yeah.
They're all thinking about that. So are they going to play to the best of their abilities? Probably not. I'm going to say 2-2. Going from no goals to 2
Yeah,
goals.
I was gonna say 2-2 as well. You know, I was gonna say 2-2.
Because both our defenses are whack.
That's a compliment.
No, well, we're good in open play defensively. We're
I actually
bad
think it's going to be a
at set
shootout. I could see it being 5-4.
pieces. It's a-
You never know. We could do another 3-4, mate. Just keep you keep the 3, we'll keep the 4.
This is
No,
it.
no. I like 5-4 better. We'll keep the 5. You go with the 4. You
We're-
keep your
listen,
4.
we
I'll let
have
you
got-
keep your 4, but we'll keep the 4.
We've got Operation Need to Finish above Chelsea. I'm not sure what you lot are still playing for, by the way. Thunder Road, yes. Nate
Oh,
and Nicky
it's
are
any kind of
brothers.
European spot, to make
Oh,
the
fair
board
enough.
happy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally,
that's
I as bad as it is to say about your own club, I'd like to see us finish 8th. It's at this point. I want to see the owners get hurt in their pocket.
best first match of the season. Oh yeah, because Moss and Wolf were down actually. Yeah, first game of the season. I forgot about that. They were down for best moments. We'll see. But it's a suggestion.
For you, not for us.
Martin,
Wish Gabriel. Oh,
Mr.
snap!
Ghost Bunda himself.
Yeah, Martin, I beg you find this clip because I cannot remember when I said this. Oh, this is why we need your help, guys, because so much happens. It's so hard to then go back and find things. So please, Martin, we need to find that. And I know that I was referring to Santi. 100%.
no, I think it's me he calls that. I think he was saying that to me too.
That's a good point. Calling me an Aussie worth 10 bloopers. That wasn't the last. That was the West Ham.
Hey, Kevin, I'm sorry, bro.
Let's add that. Oh, then JC. There we go. You finally got one. I know you got more,
I've got bear.
but let's put that. We'll put a whole list of them anyway. Colin, Kevin, Aussie. That was a West Ham reaction, wasn't it?
It was last stream, yeah.
Yeah, it's a West Ham reaction.
That's fresh in the mind. It's fresh in the mind.
This is already on the list, Louis.
I think that was one of the first ones.
he proper answered the question. What's your thoughts of the game? What's your thoughts of the game?
Louis, all I can say is that is the Indian way.
And Martin just came out with a blinder as well. Look at that one. No, the next one. No,
Oh yeah. No, wait. Whose fault was that actually?
that was Chairman. He can get his own blooper.
Yeah, he's got a blooper. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Chairman. Yeah, hold that. Yeah,
How do you mix those two up?
we just put it off a website, and then he didn't fact check it. Well, yeah, it's his fault.
Right. So I'm going to do a category of others as
Is it-
well.
Isn't
So
the
we've got-
Colombian flag just what is it?
So we've got
Gold,
Rears,
red, and
Eagles.
blue.
We've got
Three stripes?
chairman flag era.
Cameroon and Colombia.
Nicky's already got Madio Sane and see you in the final. Dan's got his hot dog review at the Emirates and say long balls.
Without a pause.
Steroids.
Nippon's
Nippon
Wi-Fi was
Wi-Fi.
last season.
That was last season, yeah. But that for me,
What about Nippon
that's-
streaming from anywhere?
That's goated. That's
Nippon's
goated.
Wi-Fi last season is the all-time best moment for me. Anyway,
That Arsenal preview.
was unreal. So good. But yeah, guys, anything that you find, let us know. 100%. Now we're not having it. We're not having it. That's poor.
Well, the Sun, I wouldn't trust the Sun with anything.
The Sun, that's the one with the page 3 girl, right?
Used to.
No,
Not anymore,
used
though.
to. Oh,
Yeah.
I was gonna say I used to. Well, then I used to like that paper.
Oh man.
What do you guys honestly? Do you come into our house? Do you I know JC's a little bit kind of we'll see what happens kind of thing, slightly hopeful kind of thing. But do you, with our form versus your form alone, do not see yourselves, like, you both calling for a draw? Do you not see yourselves pinching this game, maybe?
Nah, you're still a threat.
But that's the thing. That's what we think too.
Kane
And then
up
we see
front
what they
is-
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kane always scores against us.
Always.
Son always scores against us.
Always.
So that's just 2 players straight away.
Yeah.
This is it.
Even Højbjerg, when he was at Southampton, he always scored against us as well, somehow. I don't even remember that. But yes, guys, thank you very much for watching. Bobby, please shout yourself out.
Yeah, you'll find me over here at the 3 Spurs Boys, the number 3 Spurs Boys. Got a show tomorrow night with my cousin, who is actually an Arsenal fan. We do a little bit of laugh back and forth and we actually talk about football on that one, which is What's Buzzing Cousin. And every other Saturday we do a little In the Bull, which is more of a lighthearted kind of fun show, a little bit of vulgarity and a little bit of an adult show for a laugh. So, and then of course the kids come on and they do Off the Pitch. You can see an episode that they did with Rich already, and some other members of the 3 Spurs Boys, or the YouTube community, I shouldn't say. But yeah, 3 Spurs Boys, come on over. Feel free to join us anytime. Appreciate it.
Just wanted to take it there.
Well,
My kids, Martin. Talk about my children, you.
well, let me just say this. We gave Bobby the 10-minute timer, and he still hasn't dropped a swear word yet. So,
I tried
well
to behave.
done.
I tried to behave. Yeah, but that's why we got that Liverpool stuff out of the way first, right? And I got to say everything I wanted on mute. You know what? I'm at the point where it's there's no point in even getting mad about stuff anymore. You just gotta laugh. I'm at that point. That's where this season is taking me, where I just kind of shake my head and laugh. What's worse is I've missed so many games this season because of the shift I'm working now, and I see the game cast and stuff, and it's like I don't even bother coming home and watching the game. It's when your highlights from your game on YouTube are like 3 minutes, that tells you everything about the game, considering like the first 90 seconds is the intro and the players walking on the field and everything. So it's just been a poor watch, and I just hope I don't think can't even say we could salvage something from this season. I don't think there's anything to salvage, but onward and upwards, because I don't think we can get worse. At least I hope not. But come on, City.
Definitely. But anyways, guys,
Just
thank you.
before we go, I think, guys, it'll be so much easier, I feel. Any of the suggestions for the awards stuff, just DM either one of these Twitter accounts and stuff, and we'll add it to our list and stuff. It might just be the easiest way and such. If there's any clips, send it to us as well, please. Or timestamp. Send us a timestamp of the show and what time it is, and we'll get it clipped up and stuff. So yeah, we appreciate you all.
Cool. Can I finish now? All right, that is the Spurs
Just before
match preview. In the bin. That is the Spurs match preview. Thank you very much for watching. It's me, myself, JC.
And Nicky!
He's celebrating. The stream's over. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. Look out for the vlog. And also, as always, up the palace.
Come on.